Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am going to play a few more games with my Echo Mage once again. You guys might be a little bit, how can I say, fed up with all of the Echo Mage gameplay that I have put out. Because I've put out like this would be the third Echo Mage video in a row. But I just really like playing Echo Mage. It's really my second favorite deck at the moment. Obviously my handlock deck is my most favorite, but I think this will probably be the last Echo Mage video for a while, and then I will switch over to another deck. It just seems to me that Echo Mage is working really well in the current meta game for this season. So maybe in January I will switch over to another deck. Basically the only changes that I've made since the previous video, as far as I can remember, because the previous video was like almost a month ago, was I think I added Reno Jackson and I added a ice block and ice block. I think those are the only two changes that I made. I think for those I removed one blizzard and I think I removed one explosive sheep or something like that. But this current deck is working pretty good. I'm a little bit hesitant over the ice block because the ice block hasn't worked out too well so far, but I'm gonna play like this for a little while and it should work out pretty good. So yeah, let's do about 4 or 5 games of the Echo Mage.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
Okay, this isn't a too bad opening. I guess we can go with it just like this. I don't really see a problem with this hand. It's pretty good. I would have liked to have something like Arcane Intellect instead of the Explosive Sheep, but okay, it's not too bad.
Another night on the prowl.
Okay, so we will start out by throwing out the Mad Scientist. Hopefully the Mad Scientist will draw the duplicate out, since it will be pretty good to play the Mountain Giant onto the duplicate, because then whenever I want to, like for instance when I get Emperor Thoresian or anything like that, then I can play my second duplicate.
Guard my lands.
Okay, so it pulled my ice block, unfortunately. Here I will just shoot that once, and then the next turn I can play the Explosive Sheep and shoot it, depending on what he plays. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so I will just shoot that guy and play duplicate. And then hopefully I can get something like a Sludge Belcher or Emperor Thoresian next.
I see.
Okay, Sludge Belcher is pretty good. It's not the best against the lower Theb, but it will at least absorb 5 damage.
I must safeguard.
Okay, so he's just going for my face. That's absolutely fine. I am going to Blizzard, and then next turn I will Flame Strike. Okay, so here I will obviously Frost Nova, attack the face, and Doomsayer.
I must safeguard the land.
Okay, let's see what we get with the Arcane Intellect. Okay, another Arcane Intellect. Well, if we draw Flame Strike now, that really won't help us, but if we draw Doomsayer, then that will be pretty awesome. So let's go for a possible Doomsayer, I think.
What to do?
Okay, so it didn't go our way. So what we then do is just basically kill one of these and Frost Nova once again. Or we can taunt it up if we really want to. But I think rather Frost Nova will be best. So we can kill that one and Frost Nova. And I killed that one instead of one of the other ones because I don't want to run the risk of getting hit in the face by a boombot explosion or anything like that. Okay, Flame Strike or Bust. Okay, so I guess not Flame Strike. So now this turn all that I can really do is play Emperor Thorician and polymorph that guy. Not much else I can do, and then after that I have to hope for Flame Strike. Okay, so I didn't get Flame Strike, but I'm not dead yet if the luck can be with me. Okay, that's good.
What to do?
Time waits for no one.
So hopefully now I can get one of my Echo of Medivhs. That would be pretty awesome.
Another night on the prowl.
Okay, another mountain giant really doesn't help me all that much. So that in there. and then pretty much that in there, and that to the face, I think. Yeah, I don't see another better option actually.
I got this.
But I still definitely want one of my Echo Mages. This deck's late game power heavily depends on Echo Mage, since in the late game you usually are able to get like a bunch of giants out onto the field, and then you can play Echo Mage and that just gives you even more giants. But if you don't get the Echo Mage, then it's just really bad. Okay, duplicate isn't good here. I definitely don't want my sludge guy to get duplicated. So what I will do here rather is play Sludge Belcher, shoot that guy, and then play duplicate. Because that basically assures me that I am going to get a good minion duplicated. Because there's a very big difference between getting a 1-2 duplicated and a 3-5 duplicated. A 3-5 is obviously better. Okay, come on, Echo of Medivh. Okay, no Echo of Medivh once again, unfortunately.
I concede.
Okay, so it seems in the end Ice Block actually helped me. This was pretty much the first time since I actually put Ice Block into my deck that Ice Block actually helped. So it seems that Ice Block can actually be a little bit useful. Unfortunately, I got really bad draws in this game so far. I didn't draw my Reno Jackson, which would have been awesome. When the fucking board was full of shit, I didn't get my other Flame Strike or my Doomsayer, which also could have cleared the board. So overall the draws were pretty bad, but I managed to outpower him by getting my HP ahead again and throwing out a shitload of taunts. Obviously in this game I had 4 Sludge Belchers out onto the field, and he managed to eat through 2 of them, and I have 2 of them remaining, so just the pure amount of taunts there saved me.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Okay, this is a pretty bad opening. I will throw that away and throw that away also. Or should I keep this? I guess I can keep that one. Okay, Ice Block is definitely something that I don't want in the opening hand, so that's pretty bad. And once again, Reno Jackson in the opening hand is basically useless until like turn fucking 15 almost. Since this deck actually has a lot of doubles in it, so only very late in the late game will you be able to actually play Reno Jackson and get that awesome effect. So here I guess I will play duplicate, although I don't really want any shitty minions to get duplicated, but that's just one of the things that you have to play around. You have to try your best not to play shitty stuff like Mad Scientist or Explosive Sheep or Sunfury Protector out onto the field while you have duplicate out onto the field. the more that this game goes on, the more I am starting to think that my opponent also is an Echo Mage deck.
The end is coming!
Okay, so yeah, he in fact is a Echo Mage, or an Echo Mage. So this turn I could, if I really wanted to, polymorph that guy, but I mean, what's the use? There's really no use to that. What I could try is to attack that and hope that he gets duplicate, and when his guy dies he will then get 2 Doomsayers. But I'm really not too afraid of that happening, so I guess attacking that will be good. 1 damage on the face really doesn't mean much, so I will just keep it like this.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Okay, so I'm not too certain how it works. If that is duplicate, would it have duplicated his Doomsayer? I'm not too certain about that, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to polymorph that guy and then play Arcane Intellect, because then the next turn I can play Mountain Giants for cheap, and also if that happens to be duplicate, then I can just kill his sheep and he will get 2 sheeps.
I bring life.
Okay, Alexstrasza. So now I pretty much have to play these, or that one at least, and then after that I can play Frost Nova if I really want to. So let's do that and that. It should be good.
I've got the beast in myself.
Okay, so now I can play Mountain Giant, and I would have liked to play another Mountain Giant and then Frost Nova, but I obviously can't do that, so I pretty much have to play Molten Giant and then Frost Nova.
I've got the beast in myself.
Okay, so we play that and Molten Giant.
My hand is too full.
I've got the beast in myself.
Yeah, unfortunately for you that is not duplicate. So we can play Flame Strike right now. And in fact, if we don't do that, then we are dead. So, geez, this is a pretty shitty position, to be honest. I guess there's no real choice. Flame Strike and shoot that guy. Since I don't have any taunts or anything like that. Okay, so if that is mirror entity, then it sucks, but usually these decks don't run mirror entity. So,
I wonder.
but if that is what do you call it, duplicate, then it absolutely sucks. So this will take care of duplicate, luckily. So let's play that and attack the face, because I'm pretty sure that is duplicate. Okay, so if he gets that duplicated, I'm really not all that sad. Let's attack that in there then. Or, well, what could that be? Could it be duplicate and another ice block? Yeah, it's probably another ice block, if you ask me. So, let's attack that in there. Okay, so the one that he just played just now was duplicate. So if I do this, I should be safe.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the
Okay, I can finally play Reno Jackson and get the full heal from it. But I obviously first want to kill those guys, since I don't want those guys on the field. So I'm going to shoot that, attack with that into the face, play Reno Jackson, and taunt them up if I really want to, but I don't need to do that. I think after that I will play Echo Mage. So let's do this and that and that and that. That should be pretty good. I should, however, remember that he has another big game hunter, as far as I can remember, so I am going to have to let one of my mountain giants get killed. Okay, so I can Emperor Thorician. Or no, this will actually be better. I can do that, then do that, and Emperor Thorician, and then taunt them up with Sun Fury Protector. And the reason I will do that is because I am not worried about him playing Frostnova Doomsayer, because I can rather use the polymorph on the Doomsayer when he plays Frostnova Doomsayer instead of using the polymorph on the mountain giant.
The end is coming!
So exactly as I predicted, he played the Frostnova Doomsayer, and I am going to laugh all the way to the win by polymorphing his Doomsayer. So that decision just now, like a turn ago, pretty much was a game-winning decision in my opinion. So there are 5 on the field right now, and I am at 7 cards. So I'm going to do that, that, and then I can do that.
By
That's just one of the things that you have to do when playing a quite honestly difficult deck like this, because this deck is quite difficult, because you must think ahead quite a lot, is if you think ahead far enough to what your opponent is going to do, because obviously he has the same deck as what I have, so I just basically think how he would think, and if you can think how your opponent can think and you can think ahead, then you pretty much are guaranteed to win against him. So we pretty much attack that in there, that in there, and that in there, and that in there. Now that is obviously ice block, because we've ruled out all of the other stuff that it can possibly be. So from here on out we are pretty much just going to play defensively. So attack that. We are now at 10 cards. Now I don't want to get too cocky, so since I don't have another way to deal with Frost Nova, whatever, if he has another Frost Nova, he doesn't have another Doomsayer, but he might have another Frost Nova, so we will just leave it like that. I think that's absolutely fine. Okay, so like I said, that decision that I emphasized like 4 turns ago was an amazing turn of events, because just the fact that like a normal person, quote unquote a normal person, would just have polymorphed the mountain giant because it was such a big threat at that stage. But just by thinking ahead, I knew that he would obviously, if he has it, and the chances that he has it is quite big because he already drew all of his cards out of his deck, the chances that he has the Doomsayer Frost Nova combo is so large that if I just ignored the Molten Giant and played my own cards and saved the polymorph for the eventual Doomsayer, that it would be absolutely devastating for him, because that's all that he could have done in that turn. Like a Flame Strike wouldn't have cleared my board. Possibly if he ran Blizzard and Flame Strike like how I do, then he could have cleared the board like that, but frankly I am the only person who runs this kind of deck that has the Blizzard and the Flame Strike. I've never seen anybody else run it like that, so the chances that he had a Blizzard and then Flame Strike, which would have then cleared my board, is very little. And some people, like, I even used to run 2 Blizzards and 2 Flame Strikes, because that way you could pretty much deal with any fucking board that your opponent has. But frankly, the normal way how Echo Mage is played is that the only possible way how they can deal with a big board is with Frost Nova Doomsayer, and if you can counter that, then you are just simply going to bash your opponent into pieces. And I knew that he didn't have a second combo, because obviously I already dealt with his first Doomsayer, because I think he threw out his first Doomsayer on turn 3 or 4, which I found a little bit odd, because he only had the Mad Scientist on the field at that stage. So I mean, he essentially threw that Doomsayer onto an empty board because I had nothing on my side. So if he had kept that Doomsayer, then I probably would have just gone right ahead and polymorphed the Molten Giant, because that would have been the obvious choice. But yeah, like I said, if you can just think ahead a few turns, then it really helps you. And since he's playing the exact same deck, or the exact same kind of deck as what I am able to anticipate his movements, and he should have been able to anticipate my movements also, but some people just can't think that far ahead, and they can't think like what their opponent will do in the future. So yeah, that turn was an amazing swing of power, I could say.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Okay, so traditionally against the Paladin I want Blizzard in my opening hand. Just to deal with all of the little irritating shits that he's probably going to be throwing out. But since I don't have Blizzard, I will throw away that. I will keep this as a kind of a Blizzard, since I can possibly throw this out on turn 3, maybe turn 4, and deal with anything that he has out onto the field. Except, of course, if he has something like, for instance, Blessing of Kings or True Silver Champion or anything like that. But let's hope that he doesn't have that. And then Emperor Thorician, I guess I can keep Emperor Thorician, but I do want one of my Explosive Sheeps, or my only Explosive Sheep. I used to run 2 Explosive Sheeps, but I don't run 2 anymore. But of course, this deck works very good with me, so if you guys possibly want to, how can I say, if you want to innovate and create your own deck, then certainly you can remove a few things and put in 2 Explosive Sheeps or 2 Blizzards, or you can remove the Blizzards and put in a Big Game Hunter as my previous opponent had. There's really a whole bunch of options that you have with this deck, as with any deck, just about any deck. There's really a lot of innovation and stuff that you can do to make it better for your own playstyle. Okay, well, I'm not too sure why he did that. That's a pretty big waste in my opinion. But okay, I won't complain too much. If my opponent is going to be making mistakes, then I will just celebrate those mistakes.
Put this apple on your head.
Shields up. Red alert.
So I will just shoot that little bastard, and then in the next turn I can start throwing out mountain giants. Okay, so this guy is obviously trying to rush me down. We will see how that works out for him. If I can start getting my mountain giants taunted up with Sun Fury Protector, then this guy is just going to lose.
The light protects me.
Okay, so here I unfortunately cannot do Mountain Giant and Frost Nova, because that is what I really would have liked to do. But I can fortunately do Mountain Giant and Sun Fury Protector. And I will then not... or, well, should I attack? If I attack, then this will have 2 less HP, and one of his other things will have 3 more attack. And if the Avenging Wrath lands on the Argent Squire, then I'm thoroughly fucked. So I will rather choose to not attack. And hopefully he doesn't have equality. If he has quality, then I lose. Basically, if he has a lot of things, then I lose. If he has Blessing of Kings to throw on the Argent Squire, then I lose. If he has What's that other guy? Follow the rules. That guy, if he has that guy, then I lose. So there's just basically a lot of opportunities for this guy to make a huge dent in my health in this turn. Okay, 2 mountain giants, thank you very much. Now I just need another Sun Fury Protector. Then I'm pretty much guaranteed to win, to be honest. Okay, so let us attack that in there. Okay, that sucks that it actually hit on her. I didn't want that. Oh, so it wasn't Avenging Wrath. Okay. So that is no problem at all then. So, in this turn, then, what do I want to do? I think Frost Nova will be the most important thing. Frost Nova will be extremely important. So, what I then can do is duplicate. Yeah, I think duplicate will be good. And Frost Nova. And yeah, that should be good. It will just give me another turn in the next turn to possibly pull something like Sludge Belcher, Blizzard, Flame Strike, or Sun Fury Protector, or Explosive Sheep. All of those cards will help me. Okay, so he's drawn 9 cards so far using that fucking gay card. Okay, Flame Strike, thank you very much. So what we will do here is just Flame Strike. But first we will attack that in there.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, and I get more giants. Now, once again, if I can get Sun Fury Protector, that will help really a lot. If I can get another Flame Strike or Alexstrasza, anything like that, it will really help. Okay, Arcane Intellect, that just makes me sad. Come on. Okay, Ice Block I guess will help me. It really won't help me. I mean, it's not the exact thing that I need. I really need a Sun Fury Protector right now. But I guess it will be okay to get the Ice Block. It will at least save me another turn. So, I can play Ice Block and Doomsayer. He shouldn't be able to kill me then still, because that... Yeah, I don't think he will still be able to kill me then. So, let's actually go ahead and do that. Or should I play Mountain Giant? I think... well, okay, no, let's do Ice Block and Doomsayer. That should be best. Okay, unfortunately Repentance fucks up my whole thing, but getting Repentance on the Doomsayer is just as bad as getting Repentance on the Mountain Giant, so there's really nothing that could have been done about that. Obviously the best in hindsight, if I knew that that was repentance, then the best would have been to summon explosive sheep instead.
To arms,
But you really can't see into the future.
I knew it!
Okay, so if I get Flame Strike, it would be great, but unfortunately, there's no way for me out of this. The only way out of it would have been... what would have been? Well, is there any way how I could have survived? Frost Nova? No, I would have still been dead. Yeah, Sunfear Protector is really the only thing how I could have won there. There's no other fucking way how I could have made it out of that one, unfortunately. So yeah, that is life, the luck of the draws. And I'm definitely not going to say well played against the fucking face paladin.
Jaina versus.
Okay, we get a priest. This should be fun. I haven't fought against the priest in a long time. And we will keep nothing. We will just keep the mountain giant. Because hopefully we can get duplicate. Because the cool thing about going against a priest is that for the most part they play very slowly. And any class that plays against the Echo Mage slowly is going to win nearly 100% of the time, since I don't believe there is any deck in the entire Hearthstone that plays slower than the Freeze Mage. So this should be pretty interesting. With the Freeze Mage or with the Echo Mage, you literally have to go down to 10 HP and then heal yourself back up and then start throwing out your massive things. So I don't think there's any other deck that really requires you to go through the entire game, lose all of your health nearly, and then start throwing out your big stuff. So that's really how slow this deck is. So far it looks pretty good. He's taking it very slowly. Yeah, that's how I like it. Slowly but surely. Do I want to play Doomsayer right now? The possible ways how he can deal with it is Shadow Word Pain. I think Shadow Word Pain and Silence are the only methods how he would be able to deal with it. So I guess it will be pretty good to throw that out right now. Since if I play it now, I don't have to use it in conjunction with Frost Nova. So it should be pretty good. And if I can actually get this to connect right now, it's also pretty good because it's essentially my one card takes out these two cards, and that's always good value. It's the same reason why Flame Strike is such good value most of the times, since your one card, which is of course Flame Strike, takes out the entire board. So that's why Flame Strike is usually a very good card. So I'm just still going to take it slow. The next turn I can start throwing out big stuff like Mountain Giant. And I at least forced him to use a Master Spell on one card, so that's pretty good. Okay, so it is a Dragon Priest, just as I thought. But this will go pretty good. My Mountain Giant should be able to take out a whole bunch of his stuff. So we pretty much do that. And this should actually be very good. Unfortunately, I cannot play this and the Molten Giant. That would have been awesome. I can, if I want to, play Blizzard and Molten Giant, but then I have the slight chance of him playing Circle of Healing, and then he gets 4 cards, so that will absolutely not be good. So I guess it should be pretty good to just play Flame Strike right now. Okay, and my Mountain Giant is going to be able to eat up another dragon. Just like I said, the Mountain Giant usually eats up an entire fucking deck of Dragon Priest cards, since the Dragon Priest cards are very low in attack, but they have a whole lot of HP. So he's going to nom nom another one. And then I will just pretty much play a Sludge Belcher. I want to almost polymorph that, but I mean it's a 1 mana cost minion. Polymorphing a 1 mana cost minion just makes me feel bad, so I am not going to do that. I'm just going to play the Sludge Belcher. And of course, as always against a priest, I am very mindful of the possibility of him having a Light Bomb. Light Bomb is a game winner for priests, so I just have to watch out against
Let
that.
me change your mind.
Okay, that is absolutely fine. I am going to polymorph and then kill that guy. And then, well, I can Molten Giant if I really want to. Or I can Frost Nova. Let's see, he has 8 damage on the field right now. And I am actually in a little bit danger of dying, although I don't think I will die quite yet. So I guess I should be pretty safe to play Molten Giant.
I wonder.
I wield the power of black.
Okay, if I don't get Alexstrasza or something... Holy shit. Okay, so I'm pretty close to dying. There's not really much I can do against that. I obviously have a lot of delaying tactics, but if he has anything like Holy Fire or Holy Smite, anything like that, or another one of those Dragon Blackwing Corruptor guys, then it's absolutely bad for me. So I can play 1 Mountain Giant and Mad Scientist and Frost Nova. I think that should be good.
The light shall burn you.
Thank you.
I wield.
So yeah, just like how I said, if he had one of those dragon guys again, then it would be pretty sucky. So unfortunately I lost 2 in a row, although that one I really got shitty cards there. I know I blame the draws a lot of the times, but Holy shit, I've been getting some bad draws in these games.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Okay, I guess we will keep all of those except Flame Strike. For fuck's sake. And I pull my second duplicate. The things that would have saved me in the previous game at the end is Alexstrasza, Anti-Killbot, Ice Block, and yeah, that's it. So 3 cards that possibly could have saved me there. Oh, and Reno Jackson actually.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay, let's hope we get a Mountain Giant. Okay, no Mountain Giant. Okay, let's shoot that guy and play that. Okay, unfortunately his secret isn't mirror entity. I was hoping to get my little shitty mad scientist mirror entity.
Pain, speak to me.
But it is possible that he now has mirror entity. And my guy obviously pulled out my ice block. So now I am going to play Sludge Belcher. And it still isn't mirror entity, so that is a big indication that this is possibly duplicate and ice block, and that would mean obviously that I am playing against a Echo Mage.
Let the pain speak to me.
Okay, so let's see if that is indeed duplicate. Well, I have no fucking idea what it would be then. So let's play that. And we get a nice 9 mana discount. That's always nice. Okay, ice barrier. Do I want to use the coin now in order to stop myself from burning one card? No, burning one card won't be the end of the world. The 1 mana can really come in useful when you haven't reached 10 mana yet. Okay, so obviously polymorph and shoot that guy. And yeah, that should be good. So I'm not too certain what it is. It could be a Malygos Mage. Malygos Mages generally use Alexstrasza on you, then they throw out Malygos and a bunch of arcane missiles. But fortunately I have another polymorph. It could also be a Antonidas Mage, which actually makes me more afraid than what a Malygos Mage makes me. So I will keep the polymorph for Malygos or Antonidas, because I'm 99% sure that it's one of those. So I will throw that out, and go to the face and shoot that guy, since I sometime in the future plan on killing Alexstrasza with a combination of blizzards and flame strikes. Okay, pyroblast, so that is the beginning of the damage. But luckily I have stuff like anti-killbot. And I can also actually do this. Yeah.
Shields up.
And I will actually kill that guy, since I am pretty sure that I should be able to out-heal my opponent with the anti-killbot. I should basically be able to heal more than what he is able to damage. Okay, that is the first Doomsayer. So now I have to choose. Do I want to lose all of this and just hope that he doesn't have Antonidas? Like, I should basically hope that Antonidas is in the lower 9 of his cards. Or do I want to lose this and keep the polymorph for Antonidas? I think, to be honest, the best is to kill that with the polymorph and just go all out by playing the mountain giant and all of my other shit. So yeah, I am pretty much going to do that. So fuck, I already used my coin, so I can't play the mountain giant also with anti-killbot. So I'm going to anti-killbot, polymorph, and shoot that little bastard.
You require my assistance?
Okay, there we go. There is the Antonidas, just as I thought. Fortunately, I have enough damage on the field to kill him. Okay, shit. What can I draw that will help me? Well, if I draw my Flame Strike and then a Reno Jackson, then I can actually use the Reno Jackson. So, Reno Jackson should be able to save me in this game. So I'm pretty much going to have to run my guys in there. Like that. And like that. And then shoot that guy. Then I'm going to have to hope that I get Reno Jackson very soon. So then I basically play that guy and attack with all of them. Okay, so I'm still in a relatively good position. I know that that is ice block. And I already have my ice block. So now I just need to get Reno Jackson, since I just now drew my Flame Strike. So I really need to get Reno Jackson now.
What to do?
Okay, here comes the fireball stuff. And I know he has another fireball in his hand. So This might seem a little bit crazy, but I am going to use my Flame Strike here, since that will remove 1 damage from his fireball and statistically keep me alive for another turn. Did the game just freeze or what's going on? Okay, there we go. I just got huge lag now for some reason. So Blizzard or Flame Strike. I think because the Blizzard is discounted, I think I shouldn't use Blizzard right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the Flame Strike and shoot his face. Okay, so hopefully in the next turn I either pull Alexstrasza or Reno Jackson, since I think he's going to put me down to 1 HP right now. Oh, he actually has a Frostbolt, okay. So my previous move didn't save me 1 turn, but if I get something now... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so the fact that I cannot play anything and I cannot kill any of my creatures basically means that I lose now. And I know that that is... what do you call it? Ice block. So I can show him that I have Echo Mage, but then he will realize that my board is full.
Thank you.
So that actually sucks. Just because my board is full, I cannot play anti-killbot. Oh well, that guy fought pretty well. Unfortunately, he got, I think, 2 or 3 bolts from his Antonidas. So that is actually the nail in the coffin. That was the biggest turn for him, where he got that huge amount of damage. But the guy fought well. That was actually a quite fun match.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Okay, Doomsayer I will keep, and Sludge Melcher I will also keep, since this might be a rush shaman, so Doomsayer will actually be pretty good against the rush shaman.
Charge roll!
Yeah, so it is indeed a rush shaman. Okay, so this is a relatively acceptable turn to play my Doomsayer. It basically kills 2.5 of his cards. Come on, low, low, low. Okay, that's good. Okay, it basically forces him to use another card. Whereas if it rolled high, then he would have only had to use his guy to attack. Okay, so we will just basically play another one of these.
The end is coming!
And he's already used 2 of his spells on the previous Doomsayer, so that's actually 2 of the spells that won't be hitting my face. So that's actually pretty good. And he used now 3 spells that won't be hitting my face. But I am going to keep this Doomsayer, I think, and just play the Sludge Belcher. I think that should be good. Low, low, low. Fuck. Wow, he's actually using a lot of cards just to burn through to my face. Okay, so here... Mountain Giant and Taunt will be pretty good, or I can just Flame Strike. I think Flame Strike actually will be a little bit better. Okay, so Mountain Giant and Taunt.
Shields up!
Yeah, that gay shit isn't going to work against me. I've got too much Taunt. And he gives up. Okay, so finally the losing streak is fucking gone. 3 losses in a row.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Okay, Explosive Sheep in the opening hand is extremely good, and Doomsayer is actually also pretty good. And Blizzard is also very good. This is like the perfect anti-paladin hand. So hopefully he plays Muster for battle, and then I can counter him with my nice little Explosive Sheep.
Shields up! Red alert!
Come on, Muster for battle. Oh yes,
Reporting for duty.
that is perfect. Okay, that thing I am going to polymorph. Or, well, I could leave it alive if I really want to. But no, I'm gonna polymorph it.
None may steal our souls.
Okay, Arcane Intellect. And, well, if I play this now, it will basically just absorb 7 damage. I will rather wait until his weapon is gone.
Put this apple on your head!
Reporting for
Okay,
duty.
here comes a relatively good Blizzard turn. Okay, that's great. Now I can play a free Molten Giant. Flame Strike on that board. No, I definitely don't want to Flame Strike on that board. So I will play that. Ice Block. and duplicate.
Follow the rules.
Okay, another molten giant. Okay, come on, healing. Or taunt. Okay, well that's not actually what I wanted. Jeez. Okay, hit that in there. Obviously play the taunt, there's not really much else I can do. Because without the taunt I am dead. And then I can polymorph that, just to be safe.
Follow the rules.
Okay, I should be safe if he has no direct damage, because I can now play Echo Mage and then just throw out another Sludge Belcher. So I should be safe for the rest of the game. Come on, healing, for fuck's sake. Is healing really too much to ask? Okay, attack that in there. Attack that in there. Shoot that guy. Probably Echo Mage. That and that. Well, if he has... Yeah, no, it's fine. I should be fine. And that there. And yeah, I don't want to play the rest of them. Or no, I should actually, because otherwise I'm going to overdraw, so I should play another one. So if he doesn't have Equality Consecrate right now, then he's pretty much dead. If he has a taunt, a big taunt, then he should be able to survive, but if he doesn't have one of those two things, then he's pretty much dead. Since I have 32 damage on the field. Okay, so he's probably deciding, does he have a way to deal with it? He basically just needs to deal with one giant. If he can do that, then he should still be alive. Okay, so he doesn't have it. But I wasn't that close to death. I still had my last ice block. So I wasn't actually close to death. I was one turn away from death. And hopefully in that one turn I could have gotten my anti-killbot or Reno Jackson or Alex Straza or any of those. But it was pretty sucky that I wasn't able to get any of my Sun Fury Protectors. It seems tonight I just have the shittiest fucking draws possible. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to complete my quest for the night. And yeah, I will see if I will do another playthrough before the end of December. I probably will. I did, however, have a very nice game against a hunter yesterday, with the Echo Mage deck also. I played against a hunter, and that game was fucking awesome. So I will put that game at the end of this video, so feel free to watch that. It's quite fucking epic. It was against a face hunter, and you guys know how I despise face hunters. So the only thing about that game is that while I was recording, I was watching a movie on my second screen. So the recording software actually recorded the sound of the movie. So I'm just going to remove the sound of the movie and just put in normal Hearthstone music. So unfortunately there won't be like the normal sounds, but it's still a pretty damn cool game. The guy got me down to like 3 HP, and then I managed to obliterate him, and I even BM'd him at the end because I just fucking hate those kinds of hunters. Those decks require 0 skill to play, so I just love it when I can beat one of those. And it doesn't happen often, because usually with Face Hunter, they kill you before you can even get out your mountain giants or anything like that. Like in turn 5 or 6, you're usually dead against a Face Hunter. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Just another thing before I go. I was sent a message by a guy, I'm assuming he's one of the guys who watch my videos. All a Night is his name, and he just asked me to check out his videos, and if I thought his videos was cool, that I just might give him a shout out or whatever. So I checked out his videos, and he does have some pretty cool videos. He doesn't have a lot of Hearthstone videos. He's only got one Hearthstone video at the moment, but it's like a kind of a music almost video, and it is where Jaina fights against Gromash. Is it Gromash or Garrosh? I'm not too sure, but whoever, the warrior. It's a warrior versus mage, and he does like little animations, and it is really quite funny. It's pretty short, it's like 2 minutes or something, but I asked him and he assured me that he will be making more Hearthstone videos in the future. So I am absolutely fine with sharing his channel. I will put a link to his channel and to the video that I'm talking about in the description below. So feel free to check him out, and like I said, he said that he will be making more Hearthstone videos in the future. So perhaps in the future my channel and his channel can do something together, but we will see. He only has one Hearthstone video at the moment. He's got a bunch of other videos like League of Legends parody videos and stuff like that. So feel free to check out his videos. He has some pretty cool stuff. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Hero, we were just talking about you.
This burden falls to you. Join me. We don't have much time.
Thank you. It's the least you can do to support this. The Alliance needs heroes like you more than ever.
I thank you.